Welcome to Aviation Aftermath.
March 8, 2014. A Boeing 777, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, takes off from Kuala Lumpur. It's a routine red-eye flight, destination Beijing. But less than an hour into its journey, the plane vanishes from radar, disappearing into the night sky without a single trace. In the years since, it has become one of aviation's greatest and most haunting mysteries. A modern jetliner carrying 239 souls gone without explanation. This is the story of MH370. The flight was a scheduled international passenger service. On board were 227 passengers and 12 crew members. At 12:41 a.m. local time, the aircraft departed smoothly. The weather was calm, the climb was steady, and all communication was normal. For the first 40 minutes, everything appeared completely uneventful. At 1:19 a.m., the co-pilot made the final radio contact with Malaysian Air Traffic Control, a calm and routine sign-off. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Just 2 minutes later, the plane's transponder, the device that broadcasts its identity and altitude, stopped transmitting. To radar systems and controllers on the ground, MH370 simply disappeared. But military radar later revealed something strange, something deeply unsettling. After vanishing from civilian radar, the aircraft made an abrupt and deliberate turn to the west, deviating completely from its intended flight path to Beijing. It silently crossed the Malay Peninsula, then flew over the Strait of Malacca, all without any communication. No distress call was ever made. By sunrise, a flight that should have been preparing to land in Beijing was officially declared missing, sparking a global mystery. In the first days, search and rescue teams descended on the South China Sea, the area where the plane had last been tracked. Dozens of countries joined the massive effort, deploying a fleet of aircraft, ships, and satellites. But the search was about to expand dramatically. Analysis of data from Inmarsat, a British satellite company, revealed something astonishing. The plane had remained airborne for nearly 7 more hours after losing contact. The aircraft's systems had been sending automated pings to a satellite, and these pings indicated it had continued flying southward, deep over the open ocean, until it likely ran out of fuel. This incredible discovery shifted the entire search thousands of kilometers away to a remote and desolate stretch of the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most difficult and unforgiving places on Earth to explore. The revelation was both a breakthrough and a chilling realization. The plane had traveled into an area with no radar coverage, no nearby islands, and no witnesses. As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, theories began to swirl. Some believed there had been a catastrophic mechanical failure, maybe a fire on board that incapacitated the crew. Others speculated about a hijacking, or perhaps even pilot suicide. Malaysian authorities stated that the flight's deviation appeared to be deliberate, suggesting someone in the cockpit, with expert knowledge, had reprogrammed the flight computer. But despite these heavy suspicions, investigators found no conclusive evidence to support any single theory. The pilot and co-pilot had clean records, with no signs of mental distress or extremist motives. Meanwhile, the search operations intensified, becoming the largest and most expensive search effort in aviation history. Specialized ships equipped with sonar and underwater drones mapped over 120,000 square kilometers of the vast, deep ocean floor. The terrain was mountainous and rugged, making the task incredibly difficult. Despite their monumental efforts, no major wreckage was found. The ocean was holding its secrets tight. Then, in July 2015, more than a year after the disappearance, a breakthrough finally came. A piece of an aircraft wing, a flaperon, washed ashore on Réunion Island, thousands of kilometers from the search zone near Madagascar. Forensic testing confirmed it belonged to MH370. Over time, more pieces of debris appeared, scattered along the coasts of Africa, Madagascar, and other Indian Ocean islands. These fragments proved unequivocally that the aircraft had crashed into the sea. But the crucial questions of where and why remained completely unanswered. The black boxes, the flight data, and cockpit voice recorders that could have provided those critical answers were never recovered. For the families of the 239 people on board, the years that followed have been filled with an unimaginable cycle of grief, anger, and torturous uncertainty. They've held candlelight vigils, built memorials, and protested, all part of a desperate struggle for answers and accountability. Governments promised they would find the truth, but the official investigations concluded without any definitive findings, leaving the families in a state of perpetual limbo. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened aboard MH370 after 1:21 a.m. that night. For the world, the disappearance raised an alarming and fundamental question. How could a modern, multi-million-dollar commercial jetliner just vanish in an age of satellites, GPS, and global connectivity? The tragedy exposed significant flaws in international aircraft tracking and emergency coordination. In response, global aviation authorities implemented new, sweeping measures. Aircraft are now required to transmit their location every few minutes, even when flying over remote regions. Satellite-based tracking systems were strengthened to ensure, hopefully, that no plane can ever simply disappear again. Still, the story of MH370 remains shrouded in mystery. Some experts believe the aircraft ran out of fuel after an uncontrolled ghost flight and plunged into the ocean. Others are convinced there was deliberate human intervention, a meticulously planned act of sabotage or suicide. A few even whisper about conspiracies and cover-ups involving multiple governments. But amidst all the speculation, there is only one undeniable, heartbreaking truth. 239 people boarded a plane that night and never came home. As time passes, the mystery of MH370 continues to capture imaginations and break hearts around the world. It is a story not just of loss, but of humanity's relentless and so far fruitless quest for understanding. The ocean still holds its secrets, and somewhere, miles beneath those vast, dark waves, may lie the final answers. 239 people, men, women, and children, were lost aboard Flight MH370. Their absence is a lasting wound in aviation history, a somber reminder that even in our most advanced age, the unknown still exists. Thank you for joining me for this look into the story of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370. If you found this story insightful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Join me next time as we continue to uncover the lessons behind aviation's most compelling mysteries. Stay safe, and see you then.